Oh my goodness.
What's going on, y'all? Let's talk about this non-amazing Lucas, crybaby Lucas, the amazing Dusty hat, the amazing Bottom, and his beef with Black Conservative Perspective. Apparently, he's really upset over this one case with this woman. Apparently, she's no longer with us. A lot of people are speculating certain things because it was Juneteenth and she was Black. It's crazy. Let's see what he has to say. Listen to the crybaby session, give my opinion. Don't forget to hit the like button, drop some comments. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's go.
Hasn't said anything about hanging. They just said, hey, they found, a deceased individual, yada, yada, yada. It wasn't until the sister, right, who, ironic enough, the only person race baiting on this is this transgender dwarf, because everyone else is asking questions. Now, I want you to understand it's illegal for Black people to ask questions when it comes to the Sambo soldier, because once Black people start asking questions, well, answers have to be given. And you know that the ignorants don't like giving answers. So Black people are asking, hey, this doesn't sound right. Who was with her? What happened? Where are the cameras?
This guy's a weirdo. When he says the ignorants, he's referring to a race. It's so nasty. Amazing Lucas is one of the most racist content creators that come on here, but then cry about racism and slavery and reparations. That's something that he's obsessed with. He got to get his free money. He got to get his free money without working. Right? That's crazy. Meanwhile, he's being as clearly as racist as possible and delusional as well. It's pretty sad. Let's play the nasty song for Lucas. Let's go ahead and play that. I already know it's gonna get worse.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
The non-amazing Dusty is a real piece of work. I tell you that.
Ignorants don't like giving answers. So Black people are asking, hey, this doesn't sound right. Who was with her? What happened? Where are the cameras, right? Will you tell me that there's no camera recording of this? The officer said, hey, any camera recording that was given in the investigation.
I know the facility does have cameras. Whether that's a part of the investigation itself, the homicide detectives would be better to answer that question. And that would be in their finalized report as well. You mean as far as if our detectives retrieve the video? If there was video to be retrieved and our detectives retrieved the video, it would be in their investigation. It would be in their report.
So you're telling me that all the videos, all right, all the surveillance that's going on, in Florida, nothing caught this. Nothing. We haven't caught her going to the park. Nothing. Okay, right. Now, that's obviously a bit suspicious. The sister has gone out of her way to actually try and say that this isn't a race issue. I want you to understand this. The sister in the conference says this isn't a race issue, that her auntie or whatever is a white woman.
You know what? I'm not saying everybody wants this to be a race thing, right? Oh, it was a lynching. Some white people hung that Black girl. Beautiful Black girl, but they hung her. I'm saying that's a human thing. Do y'all know is done in public mainly 100% of the time? You know what's commonly not done in public? Lynching. That's why y'all want it to be a race thing. Cause y'all know it should automatically go to somebody that wasn't Black. Preferably a white person, cause y'all got all the goddamn power. But I'm not trying to do that. Do you know the woman my sister stayed in contact was? My auntie Kathy Whitaker, a full-blown down to the blood white lady.
So she's going out of her way.
Okay, so if you listen to what Oscar the Grouch has to say, this isn't a race thing. So why do you keep trying to make it that? Why does everybody, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Why does it always have to be about race?
What's wrong with y'all?
You always want to blame white people for something, especially when it got nothing to do with them. And as far as the whole surveillance thing goes, I don't know what that neighborhood looks like, but it looked like there's a lot of trees and whatnot, and it probably got dark. So I don't know what can be caught on surveillance at that time. especially during parties and whatnot. Who knows? I have no idea, fam. I don't think it sounds so crazy. Crazy! Only people that want to like grift off a race, they're saying it sounds so crazy.
Crazy! All blown down to the blood, white lady.
So she's going out of her way to try and not make it a race issue, okay? The NAACP leader who spoke tries to say that, hey, we don't know. We need the facts and the evidence. That's what that's what we want. We're not trying to vilify anyone.
We're not saying that this was a racially motivated crime. We're not saying any of that because we don't have all of the facts.
Now, does this Sambo soldier, does this transgender dwarf mention any of this? No, of course not. What he does is try to vilify black people and try to make our suspicion of what occurred completely outlandish. Why? Because he has to pacify his white ignorant audience. Now, I want you to look at the hypocrisy, right? Because when black people are asking, when it comes to Trey Reed, when it comes to Javon McGee, when it comes to these in situations where there's a black person themselves that seem to be ludicrous, he doesn't dispute any of that, right? He just said.
So let me get this straight, Lucas. You want him to include people who don't agree with your crazy self, who are not trying to spread the conspiracy theories about white people and how this is involved and all of that. You want him to include that when he's making a video more so calling out the crazies like you. That don't make sense. Did you want to cushion the blow? Like, I don't really understand that. Like, yeah, include these people that are saying stuff that I'm not agreeing with in this video. Yeah, put that in there. Make sure that's included so people don't think I'm crazy. No, that don't really add up at all. I don't think you ever do that. But of course, there go Lucas, not making any damn sense, just going at the black conservative perspective, more so because he's doing way better than him. And Lucas is a hater. He's dusty and on that blue stuff. You know, that blue magic or that Heisenberg, whichever one you choose.
Right, black person themselves that seem to be ludicrous. He doesn't dispute any of that, right? He just said, well, that's what the police say, so that's what it is.
The mob is coming out here and claiming that there's foul play involved, that there's no way that black people themselves from trees, and therefore, again, this must be a lynching, a racist lynching by a white mob or police or whatever, right? I've seen all types of conspiracy theories, except the theory that actually aligns with the facts and reality, which is that she offed herself.
Now, I want you to understand, when it comes to Ahmaud Arbery, y'all remember Ahmaud Arbery, another case that would have been swept under the rug, right? Would have been swept under the rug had it not been for the GBI. This situation, when it's been proven in court that it was racially motivated. Do you want to know what this Sambo soldier says?
I do not believe that this was necessarily racially motivated, right? The idea that these people chased down Ahmaud Arbery just because he was black. Okay, I don't believe that, right? That they were out there trying to.
So let me get this straight. When the officials make a ruling and you don't agree, you're allowed to question it, go crazy, get upset even when other people don't question it. But then when he disagrees, when Black conservative perspective disagrees with the officials, now it's an issue. Now he's all types of sambos and all this nastiness. Lucas is a fool. Like a straight calm boy. He's a hypocrite every step of the way. Like, there's literally not one time where Lucas himself, where he actually takes accountability for his actions, makes sense. Doesn't tell you you can't do something and then do it directly himself right after. What type of time is Lucas on? He's on crazy person time. That's what he is. He is nuts. That's just my opinion, though. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Also, check my previous videos as well. Subscribe, sign up for memberships if you can. It helps out a lot.